My name is Alan Tower from the Resonance Center. The first video we did was, what are Soundstones? And this one, we're going to talk about what techniques might be brought into play in order to put the stone into vibration. And essentially, these lamella, these cut lamella, are going to vibrate as you begin to move them. And in order to do that, we put water on our hands and the friction ridges, and we start using a number of different motions. This particular one is back and forth. You can do a number of different ways of playing. But as you can hear right there, we've got a nice, solid kind of rhythm. Now, if you want to change that rhythm into polyrhythms, we've got two polyrhythms going, as well as the rhythm of the hands on the stones. Quite remarkable. Wanted to show you how basically you would get two tones. So the high friction ridges, the really thin ones, are going to create high tones, like that. Whereas the friction ridges here and on the bottom of your hand are going to create more pulsations on the lower end. And then those polyrhythmic pulsations we just demonstrated. Now, the stone, rather than you play the stone, which is what you do, it's also as much as the stone is playing itself through you. You need to dial in and become in sync with how the stone wants its vibrations to be revealed. So it's a whole different kind of process in learning how to play, where you're sublimating yourself to the stone, what's built in already. Now, there's other ways of activating it with one hand. So here on my left hand, I'm able to still get this vibration going, while down here, I can then create stacking of chords. So it's the ability to use one hand is a kind of an advanced stone technique. Now, the architecture of tonality, I wanted to put in context this instrument. And we have two other videos that relate to this. Essentially, though, just as a quick note, this is an elemental instrument. It's organic, it's raw, it's kind of nature. And so this is the frame called elemental, and we start to look at proportional harmony and tempered harmony for what we can draw the best of those. And so the stone can bring in one of these and one of these, and we'll get to that later, but we've got another chart here that will explain all that. Now, the last thing is we have a couple videos coming up. The next one will be how to deliver an experience with the stone. So essentially sonic massage. And sonic massage is a pretty remarkable new tool for massage practitioners who want to go back and forth between hands-on massage and then vibration that we can bring into it. And 30 years of my practitioner friend who is a massage practitioner, he had a remarkable experience with the stone when he had injured his shoulder, and we were able to, through talking back and forth, he dialed me into his shoulder with these vibrations and had a pretty amazing expansion of his range of motion, 30 to 40% in just the first session, and it's stuck with him. It's now 3 to 4 weeks later, and it's still with him. So it has a lot of power here as a therapeutic tool. And that's basically what I wanted to get across, and keep an eye out for the next one, which is how to deliver an experience with the Soundstone.